Hi guys, Mariah here with Life Cattle Dogs. Today we are doing a couple things. One, we are going to be teaching Benny how to leave something. So that way, you know, if she's getting ready to eat rat poison or she's getting ready to bite something or chase after a rabbit, we can shout out a leave it. And I'm also going to go over her sit with you. We are doing it outside just to show you what it's like out here, and then we are going to move inside to show you what it's like there. Normally when you're training, you want to be in a room that's very quiet. You want to be inside with minimal distractions because outside it's a lot harder, and you're going to see the difference now. So Benny is very hungry. She has not had lunch yet, so she's super excited about the treats in my hand. That's something else you guys should do, is that when you're ready to train, make sure your puppy's hungry. I mean, you don't want to starve them or anything, but you know, maybe an hour after feeding time or right at feeding time when they're eager to please and they're excited. So yeah, so this is just it. Benny, come here. Benny, sit. Oh, that was too, oh, Benny, no. Benny, sit. No. Benny, sit. Good girl. That's my good puppy. Benny, come here. Here's some more. Come on. Come on. Now she's like, I know I need to be sitting to get this treat. I don't want to stand up. Come on. Get up here, girl. Good girl. Benny, sit. Good girl. The paw's not ideal, but I'll take it because we are outside and there are a lot of things happening. Benny. So here is the difference between her inside versus outside. She's a lot more calm. She's a lot more attentive. She's not going everywhere. She knows it's training time because last time we did this, we were in the same place. It was quiet. We had no distractions, right down to turning the heater off or the AC or whatever it is you have. So, Benny, come here. Come here. Stand your booty up. Benny, sit. Good girl. And you see how quickly she just sat her booty down. She's looking at me because she knows that we're doing something right now. So that's what you want, a quiet area, no other pets, no other sounds, no radio, nothing like that. See, she's even laid down, so she's very, very relaxed right now. So I'm just going to give her a treat just for being a good girl. And then I'm getting out the cat food to teach her leave it because it is her dream to just dig her face into the cat's bowl. And I like to leave my cat food out because my cat has very high metabolism, so that's something that I can't really keep the dogs away from, so they just have to learn to leave it alone. So I'm going to grab this, and what I'm going to do is basically put it in her face. I'm going to use it to get her out of it. See, she wants it so badly right now. And as soon as she looks weird, does anything, I'm going to give her a piece of boiled chicken, which is her ultimate favorite thing in the world. So she's going to say, I'm leaving something good for something better, and I just want her to start associating that. So leave it. Good. So she looked away just for just a half a second. Awesome. Exactly what we want. Let me get some more in my hand. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. And I do have my hand down here because there is something good in it. This is a hard command, especially for puppies. So we want to make sure that she really sees. She's already looking at my hand. I'm just going to lower the cat food a little bit, make it even more appealing. And you can use a toy or a shoe, whatever it is that they love that they're always getting into. Huh, Benny's a good girl. She doesn't like all this punishment. Huh, Benny? That looked good. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. So she looked down for just a second. Also notice I get a little more firm in my voice. I'm not yelling. I'm just lowering it a little bit, almost like a growl. Leave it. Compared to my normal sit. So, leave it. Good girl, Benny. That's good. That's good. So I'm going to make this even. She's doing really, really great. So I'm going to put this down now and say leave it because that's going to be really hard and I'm not sure if she'll be able to. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. See, she looked away. She got it, and that's exactly what we want. Huh? So a little bit of petting because she is physically affectionate, aren't you, girl? Huh? We want to make this fun. We don't want it just to be serious because then the dogs are going to be like, shoot, it's time to train. We don't want to do that because it's lame and boring and I get in trouble. So that's why we're using treats. We're petting them. We're telling them they're good. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We want them to enjoy it. Leave it. Good girl. That's my good girl. Huh? You're the smartest puppy dog in the world. Yes, you are. Good girl. So now she has the idea. She doesn't exactly know what leave it means, but she knows that she's not supposed to be touching the food. And that is a start. No, that is a start. So we're going to keep working on this for a few minutes. We're going to speed it up a little bit because it is a long process. Leave it. And eventually I'm going to be asking her to leave the treat in my hand, which is going to be really hard. I don't know if we're going to get to that today, but we will try. So, Benny, come here. You good girl. Sit. Good girl. And real quick before we speed this up, you will notice that now when I say sit, she sits immediately. I don't have to hold the treat up. I don't have to do anything. I still am using a hand command, and I do have a treat because she is still learning. But we've been practicing this for about a week, and she is just doing absolutely wonderful. Penny. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl, huh? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Put them on the ground. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. That's a good puppy, huh? That was a hard one for you. Huh? That's a good girl. No. No, no. Benny, come here. Huh? I know. Benny. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. That's a good puppy, huh? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Here you go. Oh, yes, I love you. You're such a good girl. Okay. Leave it. Good girl. That's my good puppy. You're so smart. Yes, you are, huh, Benny? Oh, that looks good, doesn't it, huh? That looked good. Oh, you want it? Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. That's my good puppy, huh? That's my good puppy. Yes, you're such a good girl. Benny, take it. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Leave it. Good girl. That's a good puppy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also follow us on Facebook. We also have a website. I offer private training sessions in person if we're near each other. If not, I do them online. So go check that out, and we can get to know each other and do some one-on-ones. Thank you.